Another fantastic film. Got that clip ready? It's a great clip, huh? Powerful, inspirational. This thing is, I can't say enough good things about this film. Okay, get that ready. We'll get to it very quickly. Thank you, Marvin. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 here in Vero Beach, Florida. Today's topic is the film Lean on Me. Now, before we get on to Lean on Me, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a second, folks, and just go popping, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. We appreciate you. It helps this channel out. We want to thank you for that subscribe, and thank you to all our loyal subscribers. Now, without further ado, let's get on to Lean on Me. Lean on Me was released in 1989, directed by John C. Alvidison, starring Morgan Freeman, Beverly Todd, and Robert Guillaume. Now, this film is based on a true story that happened at Eastside High School in Paterson, New Jersey. Now, back in 1967, Joe Clark was a teacher at Eastside High, and it was a great school, among America's finest high schools. That's a pretty good achievement, a great learning institution. But there was some issues with administrative and things going on behind the scenes, which caused Joe Clark and kind of the administration to kind of have a mutual agreement where he's fired or he's quit, he's done. He sees what's going to change now, he doesn't like it, and he warns them, and he says, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. Well, he was right about that, because things changed. 20 years go by. Now, in 1987, this school went from being one of the finest, most respected high schools in America to one of the most violent and dangerous schools in America. Now it's filled with gangs and drugs and violence, urban decay. Forget about learning. These kids are just trying to survive high school. And Joe Clark's called back to become a principal there and get this school back in order. He saw things were going to go bad, and they did. But now he's coming back to get this high school back to being a fine institution, a great learning facility for these kids. Now, we've got a clip with Joe Clark in action, and he's quite the character, folks. Now, remember, this is based on a true story, and I think they did a great job in portraying Joe Clark, and we'll get on that in a little bit. Are you ready for this clip? You ready? Are you ready, Marvin? All right, Marvin, let's do it. Great clip, huh? Roll the clip.
Fair East Side, by the side will stay, and always praise thy name, praise thy name, praise thy name, to heaven, yeah, lend a heart, sing hands, to help increase thy fame. Ooh, Lord, the honor, yeah, of old Eastside High, cause forth our loyalty, loyalty, so cheap.
All right. Who taught you that? Answer me. I know you didn't do it yourself. Sam,
What?
who taught you this song? Speak up!
Mrs. Powers.
This is Powers, eh? Come with me, all of you.
People, oh, no. Now, you must remember, we need intonation, phonation, accuracy, and pitch. Now, this is your note.
Mrs. Powers,
Yes, sir.
these hoodlums have told me something I can't believe. Are you the one who changed the school song like that?
Powers.
Is that her answer?
Well, sir, the children thought the song was a bit boring.
Boring, huh? Mrs. Powers, I have never heard a school song like that, and I certainly never authorized you to change it. Did I? Did I?
No, you didn't.
I want everyone in this school to learn that song in English and Spanish immediately. Take a bow, Mrs. Powers. You've rewritten our alma mater.
Well, what do you think about that clip? You can see Joe Clark's kind of a hard guy, kind of a tough guy in a way. But he's got great intentions. He's got a heart of gold. He wants to see these kids succeed. He wants to see them make their goals in life and do well in life. So his intentions and heart's in the right place. Just a little unorthodox methods. Now, they actually filmed this on location in Paterson, New Jersey, and at Eastside High School. And they used a lot of the teachers at Eastside High School and the students as extras. Joe Clark himself was a consultant on this film, and Morgan Freeman, he hung around Joe Clark a lot to get down his mannerisms, his character, to better portray him in the film, which worked out well for Morgan Freeman because he did a great job and his career soared as an actor after this film. Now, they had a budget of $10 million for this film, and it did almost $32 million worldwide, so it was a huge, huge commercial success. They got 3 awards and 9 nominations. And this film touches on racism, gang violence, drugs, the importance of parental involvement in the child's education, which is a very good thing, and they really did a good job with that. And it touches on the lack of resources in inner city schools. Now, we got a special treat for you, folks. We've got user reviews, not critic reviews, user reviews, because we want to see what the public, you and I, think about this film. The ones that buy the tickets and actually go. So are you ready for this? I'm going to put Marvin back to work, get you the user reviews, and here we go. Marvin, you know what I'm going to ask for, right? All right, drum roll, please. Thank you, Marvin. All right, let's get right to it. We've got 4 user reviews, and I want to do them justice. Are you ready, folks? Our first review says, Morgan Freeman's performance is the real reason to see this film. He's helped by a solid supporting cast, leading to some truly memorable scenes as Joe Clark battles teachers, parents, and ministers who are outraged by his unorthodox methods. I agree with that. That's kind of what I said. Reviewer 2. Morgan Freeman is perfectly cast as Crazy Joe Clark, a radical, new appointed principal who's trying to rid the school of gang violence, of drugs, and a no-nonsense approach while pursuing academic excellence. I like that one. This is reviewer 3. Morgan Freeman makes himself into a star in this film, and he makes the movie a great hit with his performance. I agree with that, and that also is true. Now we got to give you the last one, which is a negative Nancy. You're going to get a negative Nancy every now and then. I mean, Joe Blow Public, right? We're going to have to expect that. Let's hear what negative Nancy has to say. Negative Nancy says, I only watched this movie because of the high rating it got on IMDb. And they fooled me again. Because it's certainly not as good as they want to make you think it is. That's typical of a negative Nancy. The film can be seen on Apple TV, YouTube. I think it can be seen on YouTube. Let me just double check that. I know it can be seen on Apple TV and Amazon. Yeah, and you can see it for free on Tubi. So that's a great news. See it for free on Tubi. It's a great film, very inspirational, very powerful. Now, if you watch this film, get back here and tell me what you think about it. What do you think about the scenes in the film, how it was done? Was it inspirational to you? Did it motivate you? What do you think overall about the film? I would love to hear it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this look back on Lean On Me. I'm Steve S.H. Walters for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.